Tutankhamun. Tutankhamun is one of the most famous pharaohs in history, not because he ruled for long, not because he conquered empires, but because his life and death reveal one of the most dramatic moments in ancient Egyptian history. Tutankhamun ruled Egypt during a time of crisis, religious change, and political instability. To understand him, we must first understand the world he inherited. Tutankhamun was born during the reign of his father, Pharaoh Akhenaten. Akhenaten made a radical decision. He abandoned Egypt's traditional gods and promoted the worship of a single deity, the Aten. This change disrupted Egyptian society. Temples were closed, priests lost power, long-held religious traditions were broken. Many Egyptians believed the balance between gods and humans had been disturbed, a serious concern in ancient Egypt, where harmony was essential to survival. By the time Tutankhamun was born, Egypt was unstable. Tutankhamun became pharaoh at around 9 years old. At that age, he could not rule alone. Power was held by advisors, including high officials and military leaders who guided decisions on his behalf. One of the first major actions of his reign was symbolic, but powerful. The young king changed his name. He was born Tutankhaten, honoring the Aten. He became Tutankhamun, honoring Amun, one of Egypt's traditional gods. This name change marked Egypt's return to its ancient religious traditions. Under Tutankhamun's rule, temples were reopened, priests were restored to power, traditional gods returned to public worship. This period was not about conquest or expansion. It was about repair. Egyptian leaders worked to restore stability, religious balance, and public trust after years of disruption. Although Tutankhamun was young, his reign symbolized a return to normal life in Egypt. His importance lies not in what he built, but in what he restored. Tutankhamun died at around 18 or 19 years old. The exact cause of his death remains debated. Modern studies suggest a combination of illness, physical weakness, and possibly infection. There is no strong evidence that he was murdered, because he died so young. Tutankhamun left no great monuments and few records of his reign. Under normal circumstances, he may have been forgotten, but history had other plans. In 1922, archaeologist Howard Carter discovered Tutankhamun's tomb in the Valley of the Kings. Unlike most royal tombs, it was largely intact. Inside were thousands of objects, furniture, jewelry, chariots, ceremonial items, and the famous golden mask. The tomb provided historians with an unprecedented look into royal life, burial practices, and ancient Egyptian beliefs. Tutankhamun became famous, not because of his reign, but because his tomb survived. Tutankhamun was not a powerful conqueror. He was not a long-ruling king, but he stood at the center of a turning point in Egyptian history. His reign marked the return to tradition. His tomb preserved a civilization, and his story reminds us that history is not only shaped by the powerful, but also by those who lived at critical moments in time.